Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, and welcome to the Factorio Exotic Industries. Batman is here, thank you for claiming first, and a hydrate, and a poke. Do the hydrate here. And a nerd shirt alert. Today's nerd shirt is the crew of the Enterprise, the senior staff of the Enterprise, walking down across Abbey Road, I guess. Classic. And then Batman would like me to put the pirate hat on just for Joe to make me take it off. Well, rules are rules, so I have to put it on for a second. But I also have to reach back here into the void and pull it out of the infinite space and time. So there's the pirate hat, and it's gone. Star Trek Beatles Invasion, indeed. It's like that episode of The Next Generation where they were all like infested with the weird bug aliens from outside the galaxy or something. Damn it, shoot. LOL. Alright, so let's jump in and see where we left off and see what we need to do next. I do remember we had one thing to do. But here we are. Here we are at our new steel factory. We have quite a bit done. Let's see, we are making all the iron. What is your problem? Oh, wait, alt, there we go. We are backed up, that's our problem. So, what we need to do, though, is go down here, or go down there, and reverse the steel belt that's running from the old steel north. We need to reverse it to run from here south. So let's go do that now. There we go. There we go. There we go. At least got to see it. Yep, that's the rules are rules. And then we also got to remove this belt that I'm walking past because it is the old Coke belt that we no longer need. Although maybe I could leave it here for something to be used later. It might not be a bad idea. Oops. This way. So we have lots more steel now. One whole belt full as opposed to like whatever it was, 3 per second or something obscene before. Let's take all this out like that and put this in here like this. And this one goes this way. I think I'm going to move this whole belt downward, although you're still outputting. Interesting. Okay. We can go this way, though. You can go like that. And I think we'll just move this way. So actually, we didn't run out of steel yet, which is good because, well, yeah. Let's pull this out of here, though, just because we don't really want this to keep running. Although, I just realized something. We have a belt full of iron dust. What is that stuff called? Crushed iron? What can this be used for besides... Oh, it can be used in batteries, yes. Steel blend, yeah, of course. Sulfuric acid. Are we doing that? Oh, yeah, we are doing that in a few places. Or either the sulfuric acid or the batteries. I need to take all this crap to them. Let's take this out, starting here. Oh, dear God, this is going to be a mess. This is going to be messy. All of this, all of this, all of that, all of that. And then this steam goes over to those guys. Yuck. Okay. This goes this way, this way, this way, this way. This mess here. This stuff here can all go. That's the end of the road right there, though, so we can take that out. This is that Coke belt we don't need anymore. At least not for Coke. Take this out here. All this fuel doesn't need to come this far anymore either. its usefulness ends all the way back here. And let's see. All this fuel. Yum, yum, yum. All this goes away. There it is. That's what I was expecting to hear. Let's take this out down to here. And then let's find something to do with... Oh dear God, where do all those crystals come from? Those fluorite crystals. Yes, 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 yes. Let's dump some stuff out. If it helps, it doesn't help. And that's full. Alright. Now it's worse. Now it's worse. It's way worse. Alright, I gotta stop it. I can't take it. Okay, whew. It's driving me a little crazy. Let's see, let's take these. We're gonna go over here and drop them off at this factory right here that's all backed up. At least as best as we can. I can start by doing this part though. Yep, and then I can put the rest of them in a box right here. To get loaded onto that belt when that belt has need. Take that, and that, and that. Indeed. Alright. Yeah. And then what else can I deal with here somehow? Indeed. Alright, we'll just have to leave that little bit of solid fuel up there for right now. We'll clean up some of this other trash, and then we'll go back to it. There we are. That's what I want. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, you can go in there for now. These can go in there too. All of these can go in there. That'll help. And then I can pull some of this stuff back out again. Yeah. Pull some of this stuff back out again and start dumping it off. Here and here. All the places where I'm making sulfuric acid and or batteries. Which batteries are right down here, so we can easily do that. Plus, they have sulfuric acid for those too, I think. Yep. So that'll be good. You go in here. Perfect. There we go. All right. These guys can go into that storage as well. Also got this slag. Let's dump that off right here. What was I putting in here? I forgot. Oh, I have crushed coal coke too. Will the bots use that? The bots should take that for fuel. Yep, they'll take it. Okay. And then... what did I say I wanted to try? Oh, the steam inserters, burner inserters, those can all go. It's probably good for now. Although I've got a bunch of stones. We should probably get the stone out of here too. I'm going to keep 2 stacks as I usually do. And then this just needs to get picked up. Nothing else I can do about it but to do it. This here, that there. This goes all the way to there. Let's take this out. Do something about this. This here can connect up. This goes here. This can come this way. And then we have no need for it to go any further that way. No need at all. So we'll do that instead. Ugh. more slag. Lots of coal. There we go. Okay. That should do. For now. Although I have ridiculous amounts of ingots now. Dump off some of those here and up here. That'll help. And I think that's cleaned that up. Look how pitiful green is compared to blue packs. They're the hold up right now. We could probably do a little bit on those, like by making these all electric rather than steam. But I'll have to put in electricity if I want electric. That's electric. Oh, let's see. Let's just do these. And then we'll go here and here. Like that. These can probably just go like this. Well, they're not connected. Now they are. That should do. This one can just go there. This one can just go there. And then you all can go... Oh, actually, don't even go there. Go here. 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 And I'm out. Do I remember correctly that these do not take the burners? Yes. Okay, so we need to go trash those burners in this box here. Man, look at all the crap I got in there. You and you. Grab a few more electric burners, and we can do something with that. I still have this dang copper chunk. Okay. And then we need to figure out what's next after this. After steel. What we want to build next. Now that we have the better setup for... I have the setup for the computer age packs, and now we have the better setup for steel. We're in a place. Alright. That'll do. So we'll have to take a look at our tech tree next. Another nerd. Exotic Industries. Was it just this mod? Ages. You progress through these different ages shown here. Dark Age, which is burner. Steam Age. Electricity Age. Computer Age, which is where we're at now. Exotic Age. Quantum Age, sorry, and then Exotic Age. And you have to unlock a certain number of technologies.
You're that nerd.
There he is. You have to unlock a certain number of technologies, a certain percentage of the technologies in the age you're currently in order to unlock the next age. Beyond that, just different recipes and things. That's really the gist of it, though, is doing that. So we're in the 4th age now, the computer age. We just unlocked it last Saturday at the end of the stream. At the end of the stream last Tuesday. Last Saturday, we spent the whole night setting up the computer age packs, and then because they're a little bit complicated, plus they had a couple prereqs we didn't get done yet, like batteries and these CPUs, which are basically like the blue circuits. That led all the way down here to these computer age packs. They take decider combinators in them, among other things, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, it's a little bit similar to that. Industrial Revolution. Yep. This is supposed to be, I think, somewhat of a sequel to that 248K. If I understood correctly, at least a spiritual successor, if not a straight up successor. And then, so that led us to those, and then we started our first molten, and I can't show you because I didn't put a radar out there like a moron, but we started our first molten metal build, which was with steel. We unlocked some better steel recipes, and so I figured that was the best one to start with, since steel was, we were making like 3 or 4 per second, and we just upgraded it all the way to 1 full yellow belt. So that was a pretty good upgrade. And that's out here. Some of the other things, too, that are kind of interesting, and even though this is disabled here, there's ore purification steps here that you use. You purify the ore, and then you can take the waste products from that purification process. In this case, it's dirty water, and you can extract a little bit more ore from it. And then you can also turn it into, what's this called? What is this called? Some kind of acid. If you want, and then that can be used to purify the uranium, or to enrich the uranium, rather, to make it nuclear fuel. So we've done that a couple different places, and so now we're in a good place for that. So here's the steel build. So you bring in this iron, and then you purify it, and then you put it in an arc furnace to melt it into liquid, molten iron, that is. And then you combine that with some crushed coal coke to make molten steel. And then you push that into some casters to make the steel ingots. And everything is ingot-based in this mod. Plates are made from ingots, but everything smelts into ingots. And then you make plates when you need them, but you don't need them as much as you need them in vanilla. So there's quite a bit of different stuff from vanilla, but it's still it's probably similar to the Industrial Revolution still in that respect. But I haven't played IR to know for sure. But if you say it is, I agree with you. A little extra processing, but not deep end. It's not Pi. It's I would say on the difficulty level, it's probably in the realm of Angel Bob's. Maybe a little bit more than. Oil's interesting. You might be interested in that. So your oil cracking recipe, or your oil refinery recipe here, I think it uses water right off, and it produces 2 fluids. Residual oil and petroleum gas. The residual oil is then put through these distillation towers to pull the different components out of it. So we're passing the residual oil into the first one, and it's making light oil, and then that's getting passed, a different residuals getting passed along here. It's different. You can barely tell it's different, but it's different. And then we're getting, I think that's kerosene out of it. And then that passes its next oil along, and that gives us, and you can actually even see if you look really, really close at the icon, it's got the orange of the heavy oil, it's got the green of the lube, it's got the sort of greenish color of the kerosene, and the yellow of the light oil. And then you can see as it goes through, each of those component pieces is pulled out of that icon even, which is kind of a neat thing. And then you end up with this last residual here that gives you lubricant and coke. So then when you get that done, finally you are at all these components and coke. And then from there you can do the usual kinds of things. You can crack heavy into the lube. You can crack heavy also into kerosene. Kerosene is then used to make to crack down into light oil, and then light oil into petroleum gas, of course. But beyond that, we can also turn coal into coke, and that produces some kind of gas that I don't remember here. That gives us this benzol. I remembered that one. I don't remember what this one is, but I remembered that one. And the benzol can be used to make plastic really, really efficiently. Or you can do the regular recipe with the petroleum gas here. This is where kerosene comes in, and we're turning that into diesel. First into liquid diesel, and then into a barreled diesel, basically. It's not the same as the barrel recipes, the regular vanilla barrel recipes, though, because it's actually, that's the fuel. You can actually burn those barrels of diesel fuel. So that's getting used as train fuel. And then we have, and iron and steel can both be made into beams as well. And then we have 2 different recipes for sulfur here. One is from this acid water, I guess, that comes out of the processing of the kerosene into diesel. That's pretty efficient. And then we have the backup here, which is the regular vanilla recipe-ish. These might not be exactly the vanilla recipes, but the kind of, that kind of thing. They might have tweaked them a little bit, but otherwise that kind of thing. And then we're making solid fuel off of whatever we have in surplus. Residual oil, light oil, petroleum gas, and heavy oil. With, proper circuit conditions set to control when things are triggered relative to when else they're used elsewhere in the petrochemical processing. But it ends up being there. One last thing is these first things are heat-based. So we are feeding in petroleum gas into these heaters that are then passing the heat along to heat pipes to heat both the oil refineries and these distillation towers. Those are all heat-based. The oil refineries run at 185 C. The distillation towers run at 215 C. And one thing that I learned throughout all of this is you can't have those on the same heat network. They just do not work on the same heat network. So there's 2 separate heat networks here too. These 4 are feeding the refineries, and these 6 are feeding the distillation towers, with 2 of them here in addition that are being run off of something else. Any surplus of this coal gas. That's what that was. So petrochem is pretty extensive here, and which is why I said it's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of Angel Bob's in terms of complexity, just because of that. And then we can also make here drilling fluid, which is made from something and something else, iron mechanical parts and sulfuric acid, lube, and solid fuel. And that is used to enable the drills at these other mining sites, these chunk mining sites here, which are native to the mod. And you need that drilling fluid to go into those to drill that stuff. So it's kind of similar in that way to some of the other mods that have needing special fluids for different types of resources, other than the vanilla uranium needing sulfuric acid. Interestingly, though, the uranium, which is here, doesn't need anything but drill fluid. Everything needs drill fluid when it uses these types of deep drills. So there's that. Right now we just have a couple of trains, so they're all point-to-point trains, 2-headed kind of things. Eventually we'll want to have more along that line, but right now I'm not that worried about it. Speaking of, though, we're here at the map, I might need to do a little bit of exploration to try and clear some of the biters, maybe, or defend against some of the biters, since I don't have real defenses at this point. But yeah, so that's petrochem. It's quite involved, but it is what it is. I probably can take this little bit of power down here. Still running some power here, but I'm gonna leave it there for right now. Yeah, I think it's really neat. This is my first overhaul mod in quite a long time, solo. Last time I played an overhaul mod, I think it was Angel Bob's with a group of about 5 or 6. I think before I started... No, it wasn't before I started streaming. I don't remember when it was. It was a long time ago. It was probably 3 or 4... Well, it might have been before I started streaming. Probably 3 or 4 years ago, though. Anyway. So I wanted to do one. I wanted to do one that wasn't going to be ridiculously complicated or take a ridiculous amount of time, which is why Pi is out. I was going to do either just straight up Bob's or Angel Bob's, but Peps recommended this for me to take a look at it, and so I did, and I am. Oop, I just ran into a power pole. So we need to figure out where we're going next, though. You got cuddles from your doggo, but didn't last long. You took a pic. Dog got mad. Yeah, yeah. Annie sometimes does not like getting pictures taken either. Dogs are crabby like that sometimes. Put those in there. Made a bunch of power poles I didn't need. Oops. I'm using a few mods. If you want to nose through them, you can look at them there. Just a few. But most of them are various types of QOL and or decorative mods. So, and if I put some in, doesn't mean I'm going to continue using them. You want me followed? That sounds like heresy to me. But I appreciate it. Thank you for that, another nerd. It could be one of those being twitchy things. I found somebody that I know I had followed again just a few days ago, who I wasn't following. So it's one of those Twitch being twitchy things. No worries. All right, so what's next on the agenda here? Oh, now of course there's another steel recipe coming up in our research too. What did we do? How dare you? Yes. We don't need automation 3 yet. Oxygen gas production. I remember we needed oxygen gas for something we were looking at, but I don't remember what it was. It might have been something nuclear related. You know what? I got a bloody nose. I'll be right back. I'm back, but I'm going to keep the camera off for a minute while I let this thing dry up the rest of the way. It happens. Up here in the Great White North, it gets really, really dry, and I haven't been good about keeping my humidifier full, or running, and so it's my own stupid fault. I'm all right. It's a thing. Happens every year. First one of the year. Well, first real one of the year anyway. Might have had one before, but yeah. So, let's see what we unlocked. We did steel. Advanced chemical plant. That could be potentially useful. You can make ceramic there. Interesting. Sand and water. We're making ceramic now, I think, with the same thing in manufacturing, like an assembler. You can make plastic here with crushed coal, coke, light oil, and petroleum gas. 28 every 24 seconds. I don't know if that's good or not. We'd have to figure that math out. That's a good loader recipe, though. Holy crap. Advanced motors. We'll have to get those set up, though, before we can do this. Okay. Let's see. What else did we unlock that I don't remember unlocking yet? Ammonia production. Hydrogen and nitrogen. Hydrogen comes from water along with oxygen. So that's good. It's good and easy. There was something that I remember we looked at that needed oxygen or whatever. Advanced labs. We need to get those started. Those are going to take electronic parts, which means that that build for electronic parts that we did, we're probably going to want to expand it to make it a bust item as opposed to a locally made item for computer packs. Because these are going to need 100 each, but we don't have to make a lot of these really fast. We may even be able to just hand make them, although we need to look at that simulation data recipe. And then this is where we can also make the advanced computer age technology packs, which we need to have the advanced labs ready to go before we can start making these. But we need to have that simulation data as well as the arithmetic combinators going before we can get to that. Let's see here. We have computer cores. Also need electronic parts. What do the computer cores do? Computing power, connect the data cable to use it. Ooh, a data cable. Fancy. That's the data cables there. Plastic insulated wire and gold plate. 1K computing power. This is a this is like a research item then, I guess, here. And then we have small simulation chamber. That must be where we use the computing power. Little unsure what that makes per se, but we'll see. And I'm guessing that goes that the computing power goes along the data cables. Yes, it is. Okay, specialized data cable that can transport computing power. Made here, probably 2 here. And then the simulation data takes the computing power made in the small simulation chamber. Okay. That looks like fun. What do we need to have before we can do that, though? We'll need to have those electronic parts made in more bulk, so we should work on that first, I think. As that one, anyway. Hypercooler. Insulated pipes to transport liquid gases. Ooh. That makes liquid nitrogen. Which we also can get nitrogen gas from the air. Water from an air filter. Interesting. We can vent the steam. We can vent the nitrogen, of course. Air filter. Insulated pipes, which are plastic pipes and ceramic. That's why we need that good ceramic recipe at the chemical plant, I guess. Insulated tank. Used to store very hot plasmas or cold fluids, liquid gases that otherwise damage the tank. Interesting. Okay. And then cryo containers to store the liquid nitrogen for something. Interesting. Here we have dinitrogen tetroxide gas. I don't know what we're going to use that for yet. We haven't seen it called for. Dirty water usage. We've already started doing this. Here is high energy crystals. We just unlocked this one. 25 or 5 energy crystals plus 25 hydrofluoric acid. That's the acid that we were making that I was showing earlier. To make 25 energy crystal solution, and then we can use that in a step-down process to make high energy crystals. But we don't know what those are used for yet. Oh, then we use that crystal. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so we used that to make energy crystal solution. And then we take that, and eventually we get a higher. Oh, this is the same as the regular energy crystals recipe then, where they're for high energy, right? Where we have to grow the first ones using a very inefficient process, namely this, and then once we have that going, then we can really grow them faster here using the energy crystal solution, just like we're doing with the regular crystals, the regular energy crystals, that is, somewhere. I don't know where they're at. I'm never going to find them. I guess I could search. If I spelled correctly. Oh, we're here. Where we had this recipe that made a 10% chance from sand, sulfuric acid, and steam, and then we can just use those to grow more. But we still don't know what they're used for in terms of from that on, so we haven't unlocked something yet. That was that, and then this one here, induction matrix core. Or the induction matrix multi-structure. Only one core can be placed per matrix. That doesn't tell me what that is, though. Basic coil. Increases matrix energy capacity. We have solenoid. Solenoid, the induction matrix multi-structure. Can increase the efficiency of coils and placed next to them in series. Too many solenoids, however, can cause a decrease in matrix energy capacity. Oh boy, whatever this matrix thing is going to be fun. Basic converter of the induction matrix multi-structure increases matrix energy transfer rate. And then induction matrix tile, used to build induction matrix floor. Induction matrix tier 1 can support a total of 64 tiles. Then the rest of these recycling recipes. Let's see, cryo containers for liquid oxygen. Right. And then we have oxygen gas production, which comes from an air filter. And we can hypercool it, and we can vent it. And then assembling machines 3, which need electronic parts. There's the advanced motors again. I don't even know when. Oh, there's when we unlocked them. It's right here. Electronic parts again, electric engine units, steel, and lube. Okay. So we should probably start, like I said, with those electronic parts. We can probably even do these advanced motors then after that. That we'll have these things to do. I have used Factory Planner. I am intending this time to not use any factory planning hellmod type mods. I may give up on that bold notion. Using the word bold there for a reason, and go the easier way of doing things. I'm not guaranteed to do that way, but I want to try, if that makes sense, or maybe it doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm back. So, those electronic things, we already have a ratio for those, because we set that up here. So I think we can just come down here and take a look at that. What I could do here, though, is take what we have, possibly at least, take what we have and just start putting them onto the bus. The big issue is going to be that we have only 3 belts left on the bus, unless we start to put some stuff up here where I had belts reserved for iron and copper and green circuits. Yeah. Could. So I had reservation for 3 belts of iron ingots, 2 belts of copper, 2 belts of green circuits here on this bus. The other potential is to, actually I don't want to do that, but it's to, of course, split down here into another bus, which we could do, but I don't want to do that if I don't have to. So, no, I don't want to expand this here, because if I expand this here, then I end up with, I have these things being mixed, so I think I'll just leave these alone, and we'll just move this out. So we had 4 of these. Which I guess I can just do this. I am using, by the way, max rate calculator and actual craft time calculator as planning tools, but they are just there to help me do the quick arithmetic more so than actually telling me exactly how much of everything I need and drilling down into it. So. You know what? Actually, let's do it this way instead, because this is what I'm doing here. All of this, so I can just take all these, and I can look at the ratio here to see how close we are. We're bringing in red circuits, bringing in batteries, copper wire we're making here and using here, copper plates we're making here and using here, or making here and using here. I guess the other way around. We're bringing in copper ingots, of course. We're bringing in CPUs. We're making a little bit too much insulated wire, but not that much more than we need. And then we are bringing in plastic. So I think we could expand this quite a bit. We're making 1.5 of these. If we said we wanted a whole belt, we'd have to have 10 of these, which we could do. 10 times this, I mean, so we need 40 of these. And then we'd have to figure out, it's not quite 10 times this, because this is making 50% more than we need. So it would be, I guess this would feed 6 of them. So we would need about 7 times this. But we could do that. Should we go insane and build a full belt's worth? I don't think we'll be using that much for a while, but why the heck not, right? Insane is fun. So let's start a design for that. 2 of these. Let's see here, and then we'll go opposite also. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do the 3 belt method that we've done a few times elsewhere, like here. And so I'm just going to steal this build because, well, why should I reinvent the wheel? That'll be like that, like this. In, out, yep, that'll do. And for 40 of those, we need a full belt of batteries and more than that of red circuits. Maybe that's not a good idea then, because I got to double what's on here, because I only got this up to 20. Unless we went with red belts, which we could do. Could do that. I would still need to have a dedicated belt of red circuits, though, and that's not really feasible with this design. Unless we went with a 4-belt design where we had belts on the outside, too, which we could do. If I did that, 1 belt of batteries... No, that doesn't work either, because insulated wire is gonna need to be a whole belt as well. So we need 10, 15, 10, 5, and 20. What if we did a double line? What if we did this? You already got lost? Yeah, it's one of those things. If I did a double line, then I would only need this much. I would need 20 of these in each column. So I would need 7.5 batteries. I would still need a dedicated belt for advanced circuits, though. Unless we did a red belt, which we could do. Maybe we should just do 1 red belt. That way I don't have to fret. The biggest issue is there's no way in heck we can use that many red circuits right now, because we're only making... anyway, and we're using them elsewhere. But we also aren't going to need this completely yet. So I think that would be okay to do. Or we could just do a half belt for now. Let's just do a half belt for now. 7.5 per second should be plenty. We'll just do that. Do this basically. And we'll just do one red belt to put the batteries and the advanced circuits on, and then that'll be fine. We'll call that good enough. Okay, so we need to still make insulated wire here. Let's take a look at that. No, do it this way. Try this. Making some is better than making none. Exactly. So we need to be able to feed in 5 insulated wire here, which is just 4 of these, which is just going to be... four of those. And going to be... we actually only need 5 copper plates, if that helps any. 7. Okay. 20, 4, 4, and 7. How do I want to do that? Well, I think I'd want to maybe direct feed. At 4. And 7. I'd want to direct feed these. But to go from 7 to 4 isn't that easily done. I have an idea. Let's move this down here just so I can do some doodling. That, one of these. 1, 2, 3. Let's also get rid of this, because it's flashing over there is annoying me. 4. 5, 6. This is obscene. 7. I could tighten that up a bit. This can come here. This can go here. But that should eventually balance with 2 feeding in here. No, that won't balance right. It's not going to balance right. They need to still be staggered a little. Because I'm going to need to have... Although that might do it. That might be enough. This will be... These 2 are being split to there. These 3, and those 2 being split to there. I think that'll do it. That's obscene, isn't it? Should I do it? What do you think? I could also... Does that help any? Maybe. Is it kind of nerdy to think meteorology is cool and watching weather radars for storms? Because that's cool. No, as long as it's not I don't know, an obsession or a whatever. I think it's fine. If you're doing it for the science of it, then I think that's good. If I did this, then I could do... Actually, these would need to get pushed then. These would need to get pushed. How many are you making? 1 per second. Yeah, I could do this. Let's do this and push these out 1 more. Something like that. No. Nope. Another nerd. I just need to know what hat you would like. I have a exclamation point hats command. And then you can pick a hat. How about that? This one, and this one. And then also... 1, 2. 1, 2. That one, I think. This one, maybe? Pirate for sure? Okay. Let's see. Here's the pirate hat. There we go. And then I think we can do, let's see. No, that can just be a regular one. One of these. You go to this one and this one. And then you go to this one. This one. I don't know if this is going to be good or not. You're dedicated. You're going to be split in half. So that's why you need to do more toward this one. I think that's fine. Ow. Just punch the mic again. And then we kind of repeat this line up here a bit. This way. Like that. And then finally here in the end we do that. If that works, I'll be amazed, but it'll be awesome. Most of the day today was WoW, Aussie, play 12 hours RDR2 and Weather Radar and walks with Doggo. Yeah, I mean, if that's, yeah, I think that's fine. If you enjoy it, then I think it's fine. How much plastic are you gonna need, though? Not a whole lot. 1 every half second. And you produce 1 every half second. That's the only problem here. I think, though, we're gonna have to just do it like this. That should be fine. And then that. I think that'll do it. That's obscene, but I like it. Alright, so let's take this out. Move this over a bit. So I need to fit this monstrosity in here. You blame the army. Oops. There we go. Oh, we're using these kind of cheaty bots too, but I don't care. This goes here then. Oh, you know what I should have done though? I should have put this on the other side. No, it's fine. It's fine. This belt to be the red belt. The bots are interesting. Yeah, these are the the ones cloning, I think. I think it's cloning. They're the companion bots. So they do both construction and combat. As you upgrade them anyway. We don't need splitters, I don't think, but we do need some of these. So he's kind of evolved his bots over the years, and once again, Peps directed me to these when I did my last Factorio playthrough. And I liked them, so I kept using them. But this time I'm using a mod that makes them grow with science, so that we don't have them so powerful at the beginning that it's almost useless to do anything else. They're a little bit too powerful at the beginning. So we need plastic coming in here. How much of a belt of each of these is this going to take, though? Oh, about half a belt of each. Okay, that's fine. Plastic here. I have plastic somewhere on the bus. Ah, here it is. Come on, Wally. There you go. And then this will come out and merge in with something else that I've already forgotten about. Here. CPUs, which are coming from the bus. Batteries are coming from the bus. And circuits are coming from the bus. So that'll be okay. Here's CPUs. And here's batteries. I think there's batteries and red circuits, right, that I wanted on the dedicated belt? The red belt, I mean. Yeah, batteries and red circuits. What are we trying to accomplish? Factorio. No, we're making more of these electronic parts. They are using a lot of things that I didn't realize. Building new / more gizmos. Indeed. All right. Let's see. 8. Oh, no. 12, 16, 20. 20. Gonna need some more red inserters. Gonna need... this can be just a belt. Right now? Yeah, right. That's what we're doing right now. More machines. So we're planning out this build for these electronic parts. Yeah, electronic parts. Half a belt. Let's see. You. Batman's been playing the demo. Moving on up. I don't want that many stacks. And then, ooh, let's grab some of these. Some of those. Okay. I didn't put any power poles in this. That was dumb. There. Really? We need power poles either. Haven't lately, you're quitting your pot vaping, so your body's confused. Yeah, but you're trying, and that's the important part. It really is. There. There. There, there, and there. We're good there. Good. Alright. Oh, I just gotta have inputs and outputs here, though, too, don't I? Guess I need a power pole there, then, too. There. 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 You have to yeah. They're doing the... Yep. So, this is the output to go onto the bus. It doesn't need to go that far yet. I think it's second belt there, but we'll see. This will be circuits and batteries. Here's batteries. We can split a yellow splitter. As long as this becomes a red belt here. Should be good. This can go in like that even. And then this can go like this with a red undergroundy here. You'll go there to get from this and this that this damn lead plate coppers here. New mall setup. Yeah, I've got mall mania up here. I've got belt array, and then I've got inserter array, and then I've got machine array, and then I've got power poles, and I've got petrochem machines here, basically. And then here I've got rail stuff, train stuff. And then I have some of the sort of nuclear age stuff here and more of it over here. Mall is the sort of concept for a place where you make the buildings you need to make the factories. Like all these buildings and setups and things. Yeah, so let's see. This can come in. Oh, those could come in here, sort of. Like this. Then we can do that. Like this. We do this instead. Yeah, I like that better. There we go. Okay, so these are going to go on to which mall, or which bus line here? This one. Right there. So I will split like that, and they will go like that. Home Depot for your DIY projects. Yeah, you don't want to be handcrafting conveyor belts and inserters all the time. You want... Yeah, you're still in the sort of tutorial part. You're still early, but once you get to the point where you're building a factory, you know, like I did in my last series, because that was vanilla plus. You don't want to handcraft all this crap. You want it to be ready for you to come pick it up, like I've been doing with the belts and things. Just come and find them in a box. You've got a few hundred in that box, however many you want. And you just pick up how many you want, and you go build your thing down here. And then when you run out of things, you go back and you pick up some more stuff. But yeah, that's what the mall's for. Each playthrough will be a little better. Yeah, remember, according to Steam, I have 1,173 hours. I also have like 350, I think, before I just got the game on Steam instead of using the direct from developer version. So. No, bots is later. I mean, I could make bots now if I wanted, but bots is a later thing, really. Alright, so we've got these going. We're good. Close that. Get rid of that. The next thing we talked about making was... I forgot now. See if I can quickly find what we were talking about. Oh, those engines. These advanced motors. Let's take a look at Fnay with that one here. Let's see, those would be in this, maybe? Yeah, they're there. Usage. So those are using 19 different things. Well, it's maybe not 19. Semi machines, 3, of course. Advanced chemical plants, robots, advanced centrifuges, advanced crushers, advanced deep drills, advanced electric mining drills, block, advanced roboport. Advanced oil, high-capacity turbine, biological chamber. These are all used in making buildings. They're not used in anything that is production-oriented, except maybe for advanced robots. But even then, that's not a huge production, so we don't need a lot of these. So let's go into how do we make them. You almost know more than Aussie? I've told him, threatened him several times I would not mind doing a Wally Teaches Noobs How to Play Factorio series with him. The only issue is our respective streaming times do not line up at all. So we don't need very many of these. We can make just a few. I want to see how many electric engine units we're making, because maybe half as many. Loops, mechanical parts, that's fine. Electronic parts, we know we have 7.5 of those. Let's take a look at these. How many of these are we making? 1. Oof. Oh, I should upgrade these all. Well, yeah. First thing I need to do then is come over here and make all these into Mark II, Sunburst 2. You play Factorio with the expertise someone with 1/3 of your hours? Yeah, I can understand that. I had to think about it for a second, but yeah, I can understand that. I want to see what this looks like, and then we'll go from there. Because I might be able to make a little bit more. You want to get that clipped and send it to him? But you're on mobile? Remind me later, and I can probably do a... Not a clip, but the other thing. The feature... no, feature... Highlight. You remind me later. Alright. So we're making 1.5. We're using 1/2 to make 1. Could probably step that up just a little bit. Like... Yeah, we could do... We could do this. I want to make sure we're making enough wire, though, for this. Yep, perfect. It's almost like I planned it. You can almost imagine nerds laugh. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, that's good. That's good. Making a little bit more of the iron mechanical parts than we need. That's fine. That's good. We're using half of our engines to make electric engines. So let's make this capable of making 1 of these advanced engines per second, and then we'll deal with it from there. 6. Yeah, that'll be fine. Poor Aussie. Ah, I went too far. This one here. I should upgrade all of these. You know what? Let's do this. Let's grab a upgrade planner. And we'll go from A to B. But, so, I was telling you, nerd, about these bots. And the reason that I'm using them is more for my own... sanity than really any sort of, I don't know, cheat type enhancement. It's just so it's just so much tedium to do a lot of the same repetitive stuff, so you put copper wire on the rail network once? Oh, yeah. Well, that happens. You know, I mean, if you talk to Peps, he wants you to not use copper wire on belts at all. So, am I like doing a copy-paste thing? No, this is an upgrade planner. With the help of bots, you can tell the bots that you want to take building level A and upgrade it to building level B, whatever that is. In this case, it's assembler 1 to assembler 2. And they will automatically upgrade them for you. And if you have bots, and of course I'm using the bots mod, this bot mod rather, but even if you have the vanilla bots, they'll do it as well, the vanilla construction bots. But that's what this does. The green planners are upgrade planners, the red planners deconstruction planners, and the blue planners, or sorry, the blue is a blueprint, yes. So you can make the bots help you to build repetitive stuff. And just for my own sanity, I don't like doing the repetitive stuff. So from the early game, I use a bots mod in order to not have to do the repetitive stuff. because it's some of it's laziness, I'll be honest, but a lot of it is just practicality for streaming. Because it just takes so much time to do the repetitive stuff that I don't want to spend the time to do it. Alright, so these advanced engine thingies, that's here. There's a lot going on too, yeah. Like I'm trying to maintain half of a conversation with you guys, and all those kinds of things. So yeah, it's all of that really. So we wanted to do enough to make 1 per second, which is gonna be 14. We'll do 14 of these. Bunch of lube, that's fine. Bunch of steel, that's fine. 1 electric engine. Right, I only wanted to use 1 electric engine per second. So 1 electric engine per second, 2.1 electronic parts. That's these guys. So let's think here. How do I want to do this? These are all smallish numbers. The steel mechanical parts, we need to figure out a little bit of math on those. So let's do that now. Steel mechanical parts. We need 8.4. We need 6 of those then. And that comes from ingots. If I made just slightly less... No, it wouldn't be good. Do those have to be on a belt of their own? But that's fine. We could still even do potentially the 3-belt design if I put the lube on the outside. So we could do it like we did these. Exactly like we did these, actually. Well, heck, let's do this again. Let's do it again, folks. Those bots around me attack like drones? Yeah, they will. Once I upgraded them, they will, because I have the mod that keeps them downgraded. There, and there. That'll do. Is this production calc a new feature of Finate? No, this is actual crafting time calculator. And then I also have max rate calculator too, which I think Doof uses max rate calculator. But I like this one because it gives you this slider to when you're planning your factory. It kind of works in the way that Hellmod does, but it's or factory planner for that matter. But it's a little bit more manual / old school. It puts the lube on the outside or it gets the drone again. Yes, indeed. Except I can't draw straight lines. Yep, so that's this one here. Actual crafting time. And all you do is you just have to toggle it so that the little window comes out. Then you click on a building and it pulls that recipe in. If you're using beacons and modules, you want to make sure that it's powered before you do this. Otherwise, it won't show you the right math. But when you're just going vanilla, you can just do... you don't have to have it powered yet. And then you just slide the slider in the settings, mod settings. Per player, yes, actual craft times remade multiplier range here. I have it set at 20. The default is 100. That gets a little bit tough to slide to find the right number. So I knocked it down to 20 just because it's a little tough. So sometimes I want to make more than I have the then I have, you know, the 20 is. So sometimes I'll go in and edit it. Sometimes I'll just do the calculator for half and then double it. It just kind of depends on what I feel like that day. But then I always go back once I get done and check with max rate calculator too, just kind of get the total factory calculation, just as a check and a balance kind of thing. So we'll need 14 of these. That's 4, and then we needed, I think, 6 of these. We're gonna want to have. Oh, I forget what it was. 14, 4, and 10. Lube, no. Steel mechanical parts will be on their own belt. And then electric engine units and electronic parts will be on their combined belt. So I think, given that those split here, I think we'll put those on this belt here. And then we will do the steel on this belt. So those will come over from this side. Yeah. Let's do it that way. All right, so you get out of the way. And then let's go here. Sure, why not? Steel will come over here. And we'll just do, I think it was 6 of these. Let's see. 8.4, so that makes 9. Yes, 6 of these. That'll be good. These will come out like this. They'll come in like this. We'll just do a basic in and out, although this is 1 to 2 every 1 second. Yeah, that'll be fine. We could do this to save a little bit of juice, though, if we wanted to do that. This, and flip vertically. There we go. You go there. You go there. Power, power. Sure. This will go this way and into there. We need to have 1 more of these here with a cross post here like that. And then that'll come out that way toward the bus. This one here will come... I don't even need that. This... That... take that out for a second. Put that there. And then the other thing on the other half of this belt is... What again? Electric engines. Those are up here someplace. Ugh. I picked a bad spot for this one. Can I clean that up any? Not really. You could just do it out here, though, I guess. 2 of those there. Come this way. One of these. Nope. One of these. Yep. There. 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 Then you'll come back across. Go down. Let's go down here. And then go back across. That'll be fine. And then steel's going to come in here. Steel's all the way up to the top. Right there. You come on in. I haven't extended this out yet, but that's okay. Let me break this. I'll go ahead and hook this up here. Like that. Save juice. Yeah, that's true. I just need to worry a little bit about nuclear, though, because nuclear's a bit different. Here. 1 reactor makes 200 megawatts. But these, we don't have Covarex. So there's other later nuclear things, but these are not gonna get made as often. So I'm being a little bit conservative on the power front. A little bit. Lube. I need to get some more pipes, though, first. Underground pipes, that is. Excuse me. How did I do that one? I did here first. And then I went up as far as I needed to go. As far as I could go, I mean. Which is only to here? Really? You know what? Let's do it this way. Not you and not you. Ah. Okay. lube it up. So 14 and 6 was our number. Let's do that instead, I think. Okay, this one. 1. It's 8, 12, 16. Take the last half off for 14. And you can stop right there. Here, the lubin. There, please. Here and here. Oh no, this isn't right. Well, it is, but it isn't right, because that's where another belt needs to go. Fudge. Let's break this here. Actually, I should have broken it back here. One more. This should have broken that actually back there. It's fine. You want to come, this needs to come down one more. And then these can go together. Like this. And like this. Am I out of undergroundies? I think that's better. These engines here. That's good enough. And then here we are. Fancy engines. That can go this way. Oh, I need to go with those. Yeah, let's just go get some. Belt stuff. When you do those belt arrays like that, you end up with a lot of undergrounds getting used. Maybe a little short on reds too. I need those to go. I need to make those bigger yet too, but I need those to go differently. That's 2, 4, 6, except these need to go like this so that I can turn the belt, or have the belt here, like that. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. You and you, you and you. A lot of steel. And good still. Alright, let's do this. So these will go onto this next lower belt, which is right here. Split there. You can turn and go that way. And you can turn and go that way. And I don't know where they need to go besides that. So that's two kind of intermediate components all set. Offload some garbage here. Who's next? What else did we say we wanted to get done sooner? So we could, at any time, we could go and mine. We already are mining lead and uranium. We could go with the liquid lead processing instead of smelting rather than the solid traditional one. We could also do that with iron and copper, although at least for a little while I want to keep doing the method from the regular miners because well, we have these patches of iron and copper that we need to deal with, or not, but we need to decide if we want to deal with. These are called these are poor chunks though, so they're only able to be used in certain things, whereas or certain ways. So like poor iron chunks are only used in the traditional smelting. Whereas the rich or the regular iron chunks, which are drilled out of the ground here from these here, are used in different types of smelting. You can this ones you can purify and such. All right, nerd. Have a good night. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate the follow and the visit. Have a good night. So then iron chunks here we can use to make ingots still, but at a little bit better slag ratio. But we can also purify them. And then the pure iron is what we use to make molten iron with. So we could do that anytime too, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. Let's see here. It's really slowed down. What the heck's going on with research here? Greens. What's up with greens? Did I break them somehow? I could have. I did. Wait. Huh? Oh! That's what it is. Alright, let's drive up there. I screwed up. I forgot those are all burner inserters. And they don't work anymore because they're not taking from burner thingies. Burner assemblers. So we need to go run things over. Excuse me. Okay, really? There we go. Wow, Wally. You're really having a heck of a time tonight driving. There we go. We need to replace all the burners here with yellows. Burner to yellow. There we go. Well, sort of. No, actually, that's fine. Then I technically don't need the fuel on these belts anymore then either. I could even get rid of the steam ones if we wanted. I think those might be okay, though. Although we could do those. Yeah, let's do it. Let's also do steam inserters, 2 yellow inserters. Really? You won't go to regular? Okay. Never mind then. Not more fuel I can have now. Do you need the coal for any reason other than fuel? No. Okay. Then I can take care of that, too. You can go here. This goes away. Ouch. This is going to be a mess. Yes, I know. There we go. And then these need to be more balanced. So we can do... I don't think I need that many inserters either. If I do, I'll just do blues. Let's do this. Like that. These are half second, 1 in, 2 out. Yeah, they need to be blues out. That'll be fine. Those are fine, because they're long recipes. You're going down there for that. Okay. I'm going to try to leave these alone if I can. It's your turn. Flip time. 302, and yours is 302. Okay, yeah, the steam ones are fine. They run the same speed as the yellows, so they're fine. Assuming, though, that they're getting enough stuff, which they're not at all. You need more. Don't have any of those. I have some in a box, but I'm not going to go get them for this. These are 1 to 1 every second. That's fine. These are 1 to 2 every half second. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I need this either. This fuel. Or anything, so let's take that out. Let's go up here to the end of this line. Grab what we can of that. And actually I could just take this out. So I don't need it anymore. Oh, there. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. Alright, so now we can put these engines on both sides of the battle if we need to. Doesn't look like we need to, though. Because they're doing just fine. We can double check that, though. Yeah, we only need 3, so we're good there. Three and 3 make 3. You're both making 3s. And then you are also a 3, and you are also a 3. Convenient. Okay. So that should be better. So this fuel is still going in there for smelting, which is fine. But it's coming through. Oh, and I need to fix this too. There you go. Looking much better on the greens now, by the way. I drove my car up there, didn't I? Yep, and I left it there. Okay, so we were looking at the tech tree to see what we unlocked that we haven't made yet. We need to keep working our way toward that next science, which was here. Electric engines, we got arithmetic combinators, we can make simulation data. That's the next thing we need to work on. Then there's the ammonia gas that we need to make also. Ammonia gas isn't going to be bad, though. It's just hydrogen and nitrogen. Nitrogen we get from the air, hydrogen we get from the water, so we're fine. And I'm fine with venting the stuff we get for free. So if we do this, we can vent the oxygen, no problem. We do that there. Although we can pull oxygen from the air too, so maybe we just do them both from the air instead, and make the ammonia from the air instead of using water. Back to this simulation data. Where did we learn that one at? Here. That's the computing power one. We have those things now. We have all these things. So we can make that. God, it's going to take 5 of those. We made 7.5. Ouch. Alright, so we need a new mall area to make the simulation chambers, the computer cores, And then eventually probably also these labs. Yeah, probably also these labs. Let's go down to the end of this mall and, yeah, see what we can come up with. And I remember that I needed another radar out here somewhere. Let's go ahead and put that up. Made an assembler, made an assembler, made an assembler. Good to go. So we need 3 different things. We need I was going to make these. We also need to learn what these induction matrices are for. At some point, we needed data cables. That was definitely one of the things. Where the heck are these other things at? We talk about nuclear and accumulators at some point too. What were those things called? Not the advanced lab, computer cores. There they are. And small simulation chambers. Alright, so you're going to need steel and more steel, engines, and electronic parts. That's easily enough done. You need steel beams and steel mechanical parts. You need steel mechanical parts labs. What do labs look like? Since we've been making them by hand. Iron and copper plus electronic circuits. And the burner labs, which need more iron and more copper. And bricks. Okay. Copper, iron plates, bricks, energy crystals. Yep, okay. Then these need gold plates, which we've got. Am I bringing the gold down here? Yes, I am. They're right here. No, there's the ingots, but yes, I'm bringing the gold down here. So gold plates, we got to make those plastic and the insulated wire again. I need more assembly machines, though. Okay. So you need to have some amount of... It's here. Yeah, there it is. This, which needs this, and some of this. Some amounts that I don't really know yet. 6 per second, but we're not going to make 6 per second. Let's see, you'll make 2 per second. That's probably good enough. You'll make 2 per second, which means that you need 1 plate, 4 per second, excuse me, you'll make 4 per second. Wait a minute. You need 4 per second. Perfect. Which means we need 1 plate every half second, which means we need 2 of these. And we'll just do that as enough. So copper, iron, plastic and gold, stone bricks, all the things. Steel, but not a lot. Okay, so I think what I'll do is have these work something like this. Whether it's directly or not, I don't want to say yet. That's coming from the bus, that's coming from the bus. This can also move down here. And then these can be fed directly in, which means these are fed directly in. You need those two also fed directly in. And you need 4 per second. You need 10 per 2 seconds. That's 5 per second. So it's 9 per second. I think we should do 1 for each of these. Alright, you're easily done. This, that, this. And then you also have the iron one. Over here. Like that. Ish. This goes here. And this can go here. Ish. Bus, bus. Direct feed. Maybe like that. And then you need copper, gold, and plastic. Alright, that can be handled from one side. Alright, Batman, have a good night as well. Thanks for coming in. And then these are gonna go something like this. Something like this. Maybe I flip that to make the copper be on the same side as this one, just for my own simplicity / sanity. These can go up there like that. Gold can come in wherever. I need copper and plastic. Plastic will go in here and into there. Copper. Plastic. Gold. Let's take this. Take that. Take this. More research to pick out. Nitric acid, sure. Electrified oil processing, there we go. Advanced centrifuge, cliff explosives we don't need. Advanced electric mining drill. 7x7 area. Nice. Petroleum reforming. It turns hydrogen and petroleum gas into heavy oil and water. Interesting. Okay. I have research speed. We can always use that. Why didn't I do that one before? Oh, we can't do that one yet. That takes the new green packs we don't have yet. Never mind. That's why we didn't do it. Modules? I guess we could do those. We should do the advanced centrifuge, the electrified oil processing. What are the legs? Not that one. Not that one. I think we'll chill there for a little while. What are those? Compound rounds. Energy crystals plus explosives. Interesting. Interesting. I brought the gold and the plastic up like this. I'm gonna go up one more. That might work. Let's do this first. You go like here. Bring the gold and the plastic in this way. We want to go under an inserter that's sitting here, though. Like that. You just need 1 per second. That's fine. You're going to need to bring in 4 plastic. Let's do blue there. We'll also do the plastic here, and we need to have 1 every half second. We can do blue there too, I guess. I don't think we need to do it that much, but do it anyway. That ends there. This one here can go... Although I don't know that I want this wide either. Ooh, what if I did this instead? Like that. And then I put these up here. Yes. Give me some space, though. These need steel and stuff directly from the bus, right? Yeah. So we can go here for that. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's go there. Put the boxes for those two there and that one up there. So the copper can come in right along this way. Like that. This will be plastic and gold. Copper, plastic, copper, copper, plastic. You need crystals, electronic parts. You need electronic parts. But those could come up through here. Crystals and electronic parts together. You need also green circuits. We can bring those up somehow. You're good, you're good. Stone we'll bring up maybe with green circuits. Iron and steel. What am I missing? Engines. Electronic parts and engine. How many electronic parts do you need? 4 each. 40 each. Boxes go here. Steel can come up this way. How much steel are we going to need here? And iron. Half a belt to each. Green circuits. Engines. Stone. Copper, crystals. Yeah, we're not going to use that many of either of those. Because the thing ain't going nonstop. Alright, I said crystals, electronic circuits, and stone there. Let's separate these out by that much. We can bring the electronic circuits and stone in between. Steel and iron can be together. We'll spin them over this way, like that. Those will go in here somewhere, one way or the other. I don't know yet which direction I'm going to take them. crystals and whatchamacallits are here. And then I needed engines for this one. And that'll just come in and stop right there. That'll be fine. Okay, so red inserter for that one, of course. Steel's going to come in. 1 in, 2 out. This is 1 in, 2 in, 1 out every 2 seconds. So 1 in, a half out. That's fine. These are 1 in, 2 outs. Like that. And then these can go into there. 2 every half second. That's fine. These will come down this way. To there. Gold plates are coming in. Gold's going into there. Plastic's coming into here. Plastic's going into there. Copper, copper, copper. This is good. Almost good. This one here goes into the box. Yep. This is good. So we need to have these. We'll do this one here. And we'll do this one. No, not that one. We already got that covered, that covered. Yep, we're good on that front. This is what? This is this. There. You go into that one. We'll take these out here into a box. You get this, which is 1 in, 2 out. Do this and this. You also need the labs from above at 1 per, well, 4, but 1 every 2 seconds. That's a yellow. You need iron mechanical parts, 10 every 2 seconds. It's 5 per second. But this is just 1 in, 2 out, so we'll just do it that way, this way, that way. This way. I think I will bring the stone and green circuits into here. You need 10 green circuits, but that's fine. This one and that one. 4 stone, 4 iron, 6 iron plates, 6 copper. These are a 1-to-1 every 1. This way, that way, this way. You all can do this, that, and this. That'll be green circuits and stone on that belt. Copper on this belt. Plastic and gold on this belt. This is crystals and electronic thingies. Engines there, electric engines there. And steel and iron on this one. Okay. Oof. Green circuits. Oh boy. You are way back there. Green circuits and stone. Green circuits there. Stone here. Stone bricks, that is. So they're way back here too. Great. I'm probably gonna need to go get you all some more supplies there. And I know that I didn't run power poles yet, because I forgot. Let's do that real quick. Here. 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 Nope, one more. There. There. Here. There. Oh. That's fine. Let's go here then too, and then up here. Don't leave anybody behind. Alright, so that should take care of this once we have all the stuff. Let's go get some belts. We're going to need them. Walk along the belt, that way you walk faster. Next one is copper, which I kind of am inconvenient on here, but just do it like this. And like that. And then like this. Not going to connect those up yet. This one is plastic and gold. Plastic is here. And gold is way... Nope, not there. Hey, nope, not that one either. Way down here. Youch. Okay. That'll go there. This one will go here. Nope, not there. Here. There. And then... something like that, basically. That one. This one. This one. That one. Goodbye again, my little bot friends. That goes there. And that goes there. This one is crystals and electronic thingies. You and you, and you and you. This here, this there. Electronic thingies are these right here. Oh, crap. Let's go fix that. And I'm out of belts? No, I'm not out of belts. I made a boo-boo. There's the end of my belts again, though. Alrighty. That'll be those. And then iron and steel can come in here. Iron is this one. Steel is this one. And then the last one here is a half a belt, well, one side of a belt of electric engines, which I left. Oh, they're right there. Not so far back. going to put those in right here. They'll get this treatment. And then we do this. And we do that. And we do this. And then we go get some more frickin' belts again. Which are almost certainly not made. Fully. So we haven't been gone that long. Ouch, plastic looks painful. We might have to fix that too. Belts. That's what I wanted. 300. Oh, that's not as bad as I feared. Who knows if it's enough, but it's 300. Let's go and walk down this belt here just to make sure we pick everything up as we go by. There you go. Engage. There. Good job, everybody. All right along. Follow those engines along here. Down here too, please. There you go. Good job, everybody. Now, if I've done everything right, which there's no guarantee, then we will have this stuff all getting made. Kind of waiting for them to all fill in the tips of these belts here, just for fun. Still waiting on electronic part thingies. Yeah, they're getting there, though. Just now. Yeah, you two can go. Turn it loose. I'll turn it loose anyway. Go, go, go. Yeah, I know you're in a little bit of pain there, but I want to keep it moving slowly. Ooh, got a couple of those made. Got a few of those made. And this is waiting on a lab, which is waiting on... Oh, crap. There's an inserter I missed. And a power pole that needs to be adjusted. You can come over here, then. There you go. Guess I could have put it there, but I'd like it in the middle for some reason. That's going now. Actually... Changed my mind again. Just put it back there. There you go. Everybody good? Yes, we are making things. Excellent. I did it. I did it correctly, even. Okay. So that's, those three things. And so for those three things, we can now, or with those three things, we can now make this computing power using the electronic parts. We can make it in the computer core, which gets its something. No, wait. Yes, we make that in the computer core. What are these things used for? I have no idea what the small simulation chambers are used for. Is that you? Let's take one. Oh, they used that to make the simulation data. Yes. Okay. Get your datas. Alright. So, I don't know. We need simulation data for something. No, that's not what I wanted to do anyway. I don't even know what that stuff is. Search. Simulation data. Here. Usage. Wow. In big containers for the logistics network. Advanced computer age. That's what we're making it for. Right there. Boom. The Advanced Computer Age Tech Packs. Got to make those advanced labs too. And then we don't know that stuff after that. So we need to make these advanced labs. We've got these things here, these things here. Ugh. Got those, we got those. We could make these, or we can make more of these if we wanted to. We can make those easily enough from what we have here. So it's really just down to that simulation data. Okay, so I think simulation data is the next thing we got to make then. Actually, wait a minute. Go back in there. Craft. So 2 computing power makes 3 simulation data. Did I keep that or did I put it away? I have it. Okay, that's good. And let's grab one of these thingies too. It's going to take a little bit of time to make. And these. Two makes 3, and these 5 makes 1,000 every 100 seconds, which is 10 per second. And in 5 seconds, you need 2. Well, that's 10 per second. That's 50 every 5 seconds. So that means you'll be able to support 25 of these? You will be able to support 25 of those. Really? One of those? No. Yes. Yes, 25. Okay, in that case, this does not get made in that large quantity, and I might even have to change this even more, depending where they stop. These can have 2 stacks, probably, because they'll probably go to 50. But if these go past 10, actually, I'm probably gonna stop them at 10, because we're not gonna need a lot of these. I don't think. We can definitely see, but if 25 of these are gonna make 15. One belt. Alright, so 1 belt of simulation data can be made from 25 of these and 1 of those. How many labs do you need? 4. Yeah, so this is slow, but it's a mall. We don't need it to be fast. That's quite the ratio you've got there. But yeah, if it makes more than 10, I'm going to stop it at 10. In a stack. I don't know what the stack of these is. I guess I could turn on the debug data that shows the detailed info. No, not that one. Shit. Entity... Debug info and tooltips. That's the one I want. Stack size is 50. Yeah, okay. Never you mind. We're going to use a wire here. This... what are these things called again? Computer cores? Computer cores. Computer cores are less than 10. There you go. And then we'll also do this because why not? So that'll take care of those. Those will stop now. They'll back up a couple, 2 or 3 in here. Whatever it is, but that's fine. But I think we'll do this next time because it's already 11:30, and I don't know that I want to get into any more craziness. Let's just do 1 stack of these though. Any more craziness with this? And actually, let's do that. Where'd you go? There you are. Tonight, we could get into more craziness another night, but tonight I think this is good for now. So we did quite a bit. We got these 2 intermediates made. We started a bit of a mall after we did some cleanup, which cleanup's always the bad fun part, because you never really know what you're going to get into when you're doing cleanup. So, but we have that now. We're making plenty of steel. We'll need to do some more upgrades elsewhere. Eventually, I want to replace this electric build, electric tech pack with a new build for them, but for now it's fine. But that's kind of the last that this bus line is being used for, which means I'll want to get rid of it. But we'll do that in a future stream, whenever that might happen. All right, let's look for a raid target. How about Evil Reyes? He's playing City Skylines 2. And is trying to, blow up his computer or whatever with City Skylines. So let's see here. This week, what's today? Saturday? So tomorrow night, join Lana, Jeff, IT, and possibly some other folks playing Dinkum. If you're interested in playing, we do have a couple of flex slots. They're kind of first come, first servey. So, let me know if you want to play. You just have to be a member of my Discord to play. We do that. We're doing that on Sunday nights, though. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll have to, wait until next week now, of course. But, we do that on Sundays. On Tuesday, we'll be back to Factorio again, doing some more Exotic Industries. And then Wednesday will be desynced with Jeff. And then on Friday, as always, you can stop by my Discord and join us for Community Game Night, where we play some easy to jump into, cheap or free games, just for a little while, just to kind of relax and get into the weekend. So think about joining us for that as well. So let's go ahead and raid out to Evil Reyes and see what he's up to in City Skylines. Thank you all for coming tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all the chats and the redeems. Another nerd, thank you again for the follow, and I will see you all again next time. Bye for now.